really exciting too. We've got 4 title fights later
Here
on.
we go. SparStar Promotions is proud to present the re-rounds of mixed martial arts in the welterweight division. Introducing our referee in charge of this bout, Steve Quick. And now, introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, he is wearing gray trunks. He is training out of RBJJ MMA by way of Ramona. He weighed in 168.5 pounds. Tonight, he is making his debut. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Roman Rodriguez. His opponent across the cage on my right, fighting out of the red corner. He is wearing black trunks trimmed in red and white. He is training out of Uprise MMA in Venice by way of Los Angeles. He weighed in 167 pounds. His record, no wins with 3 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Tomislav Smith. All right, fans, here we go. The re-rounds of mixed martial arts in the welterweight division.
Okay, here we go. 3 2-minute rounds. Tomislav Smith up against Roman Rodriguez. Smith's going to be in the red tape around the gloves.
Yep, Roman in the gray shorts.
Opens up with that same side high kick, deflected by Smith. Leg kick misses. Some gamesmanship early out of Roman.
Both on the orthodox stance. Throwing a lead leg kick. Is Roman. Perhaps looking to bait Tomislav into getting a little bit over-aggressive and then looking to counter.
Yeah, Rodriguez looks to be a little more comfortable in the stand-up if I had to pick, this early in the fight.
Yeah, and some of the pictures I saw of him while I was snooping around, saw him with full boxing gloves on, not MMA sparring gloves or MMA gloves at all, so perhaps more from a traditional striking background. Just speculation, though.
Yeah, a lot of movement from Smith. Unable to really land so far. Gets a clinch going here, pushes him away.
Yeah, Smith closed the distance real well there, but didn't have much to do from up close.
Nice leg kick lands.
Both fighters looking to be about the same height. Maybe Smith a little bit taller.
30 seconds left in this round.
Oh.
Smith charging forward now, trying to land something.
Yeah. Oh, Roman gets tagged a couple of times. He did tag Smith at least once with a counterpunch, but now working from this clinch, he has an underhook. Smith does, going for the single leg. See if he tries to lift with this or drag that leg away from the cage. Now opting to go to this over-under, and this is going to be the end of the first round.
Tough one to score. I mean, I'd say Rodriguez probably landed the more significant shots, but
Smith might have been the more aggressive of the two.
Yeah. So it's going to be a close one.
Yeah, a bit of a feeling out process. It's tough with these short rounds too.
Yeah, I mean, by the end of the third round, you're just getting your jitters out in a 2-minute round.
See if the corners have anything to offer them. Maybe they saw a couple of holes in the games there. Roman's corner very verbal. Perhaps seeing something that Roman was not. See if it pays off for him. we go, the start of round 2. Oh, nice. Closing the distance there. Smith getting this body lock. Roman making an overhook. Oh, Smith does not have the body lock. He used that left hand to go down to the single leg, but with that overhook of Roman, I'm not sure if that is the best option. Looking for maybe a snatch single there, but circling off the cage. Good leg kick, though, from Smith.
Smith getting a little more comfortable now. That was a nice combination. Jab with the low kick behind it. Really putting the pressure on Rodriguez now.
Yeah, Roman there looked like he was starting to find his distance. He was able to tag Smith at least once. But I like this from Smith, closing the distance, trying to get to that clinch. Good knee on the exit, though, from Roman.
And this is exhausting if you're Rodriguez. Constantly backpedaling, it's more tiring than it looks. And it's mentally exhausting, too, because you want to get your feet set and try to put together a combo, but you're constantly on your heels.
Yeah, only about 45 seconds left to go. Hasn't really been able to get too much going.
Rodriguez needs to get the respect of Smith. He needs to stand his ground and try to land something solid.
Yeah, and I like this from Smith, really closing that distance, getting into the clinch. He seems to be trying to drop down for a single leg when he's here most often, but right now, content with this over-under. Good knee from Roman.
Yeah, the takedown defense has been sharp from Rodriguez. Smith is controlling, though, and judges do see that.
Yeah. Good knees from both parties here. Roman using that shin across the right leg of Smith, preventing him from closing the distance with his body, and that's going to be it for the second round. We're going to number 3.
I'd say that round probably goes to Smith.
Yeah, I think
could be one apiece now.
Yeah, I think he did more, even though Roman did land a couple of times. Smith did the majority of the work in that second round. Be curious to see if Roman's corner is as animated this break time. Packed house here tonight in Commerce, the Commerce Casino here in Los Angeles, California. Oh, good counter hook. Another one from Roman.
Yeah, that left hook is landing. It's about the only consistent shot he's been able to land this fight.
I wonder if that's what his corner was telling him in between rounds. But still closing that distance. Smith is just charging in with aggression. Sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, in a short round like this, when you're being controlled, half of it against the cage, it's just not a good look in the eyes of the judges. Even if there's not much damage being done. There's another left hook. Straight left lands. Rodriguez getting a little busier now, but he's still on his heels.
Smith looked like he wanted to drop all the way down for a double, but circling off the cage, Roman doing an excellent job, and now just winging some hooks.
Yeah, Roman was trying to come forward, but I think Smith prefers the brawl.
Yeah, I think this is actually better for Smith in general. Smith nearly with double unders here. Now it takes that left arm out. Very surprising. Looking for a knee tap and now a single leg.
He's going to try for that high crotch, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, he's unwilling to either lift with it or pull it away from the cage, which, either of those two options would be great for the takedown. Here we go. Now he gets around both legs.
He's got a good shot.
His arms are locked underneath. Yeah, he should be able to lift.
Beautiful takedown from Smith, and timing couldn't be any better. This is going to seal him the round and probably the decision, unless Roman can get up and do something drastic.
I would think so, and unless he can knock him out with an upshot or something if Smith were to stand up. And now in this kind of a
upside down close guard.
Yeah, it's like a reverse mount or a inverted close guard. That's going to be it for this match. I'll wait for the judge's decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to our scorecards. We have our decision. Judge at cage side, Lamance McCurry scores about 29-28, while both judges cage side, Giovanni Verrera and Joe Stevenson, scored about 30-27 in favor of our winner by unanimous decision, the red corner, Tomislav Smith.
There you have it, Tomislav Smith coming away with the decision win, as predicted. Oh, the interview, there we go.